Alright, when we last left off, our wizard fought valiantly, but he was no match for the onslaught of the orc chief, war chief there. And yeah, the war chief is on his game. He got a 12, so he got another hit. So that 12's a critical. So, and the wizard is critically dead. So he messed up. So the elf gonna get his bow. He's angry that he messed up so bad, and he's gonna take another shot. Again, the 1 might mean he gets to skip this turn, but I'm not sure. I gotta look it up. Let me give him a break here. 8 plus 11 minus 7, so it's 19 minus 7. Yeah, that's going to beat the weapon skill of this guy, and he's going to land. How much damage dice does it do? Again, the wonky damage dice. I'll go to the chart here, and the chart says range weapon. It's got a longbow, 4. Okay, you can do some real damage here. Six and 7. So the first 2 are bad. Gets deflected. I would assume these would be multiple arrows, but I'm not sure. See, wonkiness. Okay, he lands 1 of 10. So that's 1 arrow. I'd say whatever lands is 1 arrow. And 1. So no. So it's just 1 on the damage, so I'm not going to count that as like a critical fumble. Only when he's trying to hit something. Ah! He lands an arrow. The elf is angry. Their friend fell in combat there. Fighter goes. He's getting angry too. He's getting really all revved up. Damn you, Ox! And he goes. He's gonna add that +1 to hit. See what he can get here. Let's see. 3. All right. His weapon skill, I believe, is a 9. I'll add 1 to that because he's got weapon skill with his broadsword. Oh, yeah. So let me get rid of that wizard card. Yeah. Weapon skill's 9, so it's 10 plus 3 is 13. Uh-oh. I don't think that's enough. No, wait a minute. 13 minus 7. 6. Oh. So I forgot if you have to get higher than the number or you have to hit the number or higher. Now, let me look it up again. Slow everything down. It's combat system. It's fun, but it doesn't need to be this complicated, I think. Go to page 30. Deals damage. Hand-to-hand combat. Let's just get the hand-to-hand combat, guys. Add your weapon skill to roll and trick. If the result is higher than the weapon, so no. It's got to be higher. It doesn't have to. It can't just match. It has to be higher. Okay. So this guy, he laughs, and then let's go, priest. 9, not bad. Add that to her weapon skill. Her weapon skill is only 4, I believe, with that hammer. No, it's 6. 6, so it's 10. No, wait, no, 9 plus 6, 15. Minus the 7. So it's 8. Yeah, she does it. And I believe it's four damage dice. Is that what she did? Again, I got to write down the damage dice on here on their cards. Damage dice. Wouldn't it be nice? And weapon is 4. No, her strength is 4. So it's only 2. Come on. Land that hammer. Get through that armor. 11. She does. She does. And that guy's hurt. He's on his last leg here. So, it's their turn. Dude's gonna go right there in front of him. Two, not enough. I can tell you it's not enough. Alright. 7, 8, yeah, it's not enough to tag my fighter. This guy, he's going to attack the fighter though. And he's got that high weapon skill. He gets a 6, so it's 15. Minus 7. 8. That's not enough. Because his weapon skill is at least a 9. It's a 9. No, it's 8. No? Yeah, it's 9, so it wasn't high enough. And he's going to attack the priest. 1. Fumble. She gets an extra attack. Awesome. Elf's going to go. He draws back another arrow. And make sure I'm crossing his arrows off. The one that does damage is the one that leaves his bow. And he lets loose. Let's see what he gets. 9. That's excellent. He's going to land. That's 20 minus 7. Yeah, he lands it. He lands it, but how many damage dice? I believe it's 4. So let's see. Lands 1. He lands it. He lands 2. Oh, nice. 3. 4. Wow. He puts him down. The elf puts him down. Wow. Thunk, 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 thunk. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. Good job, elf. Alright, so I'm going to cross off that many arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down to 1 arrow. But he made him count, that's for sure. And, oh, where's my, here. I gotta put the Heroquest skull in there. Oh, and the 2 orcs look at their fallen leader. But they got nowhere to go. You know, they got nowhere to run. I mean, the gate's probably down again. And where did I put the stupid... Here, we'll just put... I can't find him right now. We'll put the skeleton skull in the place. I'll have to print out a Commodore 64 version of the... Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. From the Pool Radiance Skull and Crossbones. That's a great idea. And awesome. So the fighter goes, and let's see if he finishes this guy off. Six plus 9 is 15. Yep, that's higher than 7. And let's see how many. Yeah. 5, and it's got to be high. 1, 2, 3, and he does it. So I'm not going to roll the rest of them because I know he just needs one more hit point to take out at orc. So boom, takes him out too. Very good. What a fight. Let me put them off screen there. And let's see if we can find that. The priest, she gets an extra attack because he fumbled, and they're facing each other right there. So he's going to go again. Yeah, I can't find that other Heroquest one. Okay. So. Three. I believe 6 is what she's got for a weapon weapon skill. Yeah. 7, 8, 9. No, it's not enough. She gets another attack. Same thing. She's just swinging, and he sees it coming. So he could surrender, I would say. I could roll, let's see, whatever his bravery is, and see if he makes a bravery test. And if he fails it, he surrenders. So we could question him. And let me look at... And I can use Mythic to see what he says and all that. So let's see. Greenskins, he's just an orc warrior. His bravery is at a 7. Yep. Okay, so I could do, let's see, the bravery test, maybe 1 die. And if he rolls, again, I don't know how this works. I have to home rule it. I'll roll, let's see, this will be, since this is the added score. He's got to beat 16, 17 to keep on fighting, which I doubt it. So I'll add this roll to a 7. Yeah, 8, 9. So he gives up because he didn't beat that bravery score, which is basically the same method I use to, what they tell you to use for your strength to open gates. So just 2d12 for that test number. And I'd say the odds are low that he would keep fighting because we just killed his boss, his big boss, and his buddy. And so he's going to surrender. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna look in that chest, make sure that's what it is, make sure it's not trapped, and since no one can really heal themselves, and our wizard is done, we'll go over and I can question him, see what he says, but I'll just tell him, you stay here, we'll come back. And I'm going to use some rope, which I think one of my characters has rope. Let's see. Let me tie him up. Well, I think the wizard does. The wizard's got it. Yeah, takes the rope from the wizard and he ties up the orc's hands. And stand against that wall. No sudden moves, no sudden moves. We'll be back. And ask you some questions. You play your cards right, Orc. You live to talk about it. Don't ask me where I got that line from. Alright. So he's gonna go. Elf. Close the wizard's eyes. Here we go, here we go. Rolling in, rolling in. Alright. So, the priest is going to go. They're all going to go. He's going to go tend to the wizard. And they're going to check this chest for traps. I'm just going to say this is where the component is. Because this is a quest room, you know. If we go downstairs, it'll probably just be some other thing. So, let's see if it's... Let's see if it's trapped. So he's going to check for traps. Even though he's not a rogue, he's going to do his best to check for traps. So I'll go to the chart under treasure. Slow look through the book. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Treasure. Oh. Let's see. Special doors. Dungeon entrance. Secret door. Da-da-da, da-da-da, twice. Traps. Door traps, chests are sprung. Or when the chest is open. Okay, chest straps. Well, I gotta make sure to see if it's actually, if it's trapped or booby trapped or not. So this is where I can do a mythic roll, because it's not giving me a chart saying, hey, is this trapped or not? So, yeah, thanks guys. So he's going to check the traps. I'm going to do a mythic roll. Percentage. I'd say the chaos is probably at a 4. Or it was probably at a 6. Now it's at a 5. So let's just use them out. I'd say 60%. No, I'd say it's 40. We'll do 40%. Slightly lower. So if I roll under 40%, it's trapped. Oh yeah, doubles. That means something happens in Mythic. You do that usually when you ask a question. So that's a scene interrupt. So event focus, table, I'll roll an event focus. So it's booby trapped. Well, let's see what comes up just for shits and giggles. This isn't Advanced Heroquest. I'm combining a little Mythic as a backup. Mythic Emulator. See my other videos. 20 NPC action. Ooh, so I bet this orc is probably saying something. He's tied up. And let's see what he says. I'll roll on the subject and action. Maybe he's trying to break out of the ropes. Okay, 51. What's 31? No, 51. 51, jealousy. Okay, makes sense. Because we're getting the treasure. I'm trying to open it. And action is 51 again. That's weird. 2 51s in a row. Overindulge. Overindulge. So I'll just say he's jealous that we're taking... He's saying something about the... He's angry that's like, how dare you? How dare you take our treasure? It's ours. It's not yours. You stole it. This is only justice that we take what is rightfully not yours and bring it to the rightful owners. And okay, so I could do a strength check to see if he breaks the bonds. So maybe I'll do that. The strength check, since he's struggling so much. It's 9. Ooh, that's kind of low. And his strength is, let's see what the work strength is. Ooh, this might be interesting. I'm going to be wrapping this one up. Let's see, his strength is at a 5, so all he's got to do is beat a 9 to break out of the bonds. But, like on my elf, he's got a lock on him. He's going to get back. Let's see what happens. Tension. The tension. He breaks out of the rope with his orc strength. Ah! And he's, don't move. Don't move or you're dead. Am I only... Yeah, he doesn't say anything else about just having one arrow. And he's got bloodlust in his eyes. Let's see, I'll show you. Bloodlust, kids. Bloodlust. And, but I can ask Mythic a question. Does he stop? Does he stop? Or is he just driven by this insane rage? Let's see. Let's say with the chaos went back up to 6. Because he broke out of the ropes. So, chaos, let's see, we're at a 6. He's going to come at us. He's enraged, so I say it's somewhat likely. If he rolls under a 80, he's going to come at somebody. 39, yep, he's coming at somebody. I'm going to assign him a number. 1, 2, 3. So I take a 4-sider. And see who he attacks. 1 elf, 2 is fighter, and she is. So it's a 1 dice 4 minus 1. Sorry, I gotta get it ready here. And it's a cheese. I'll just do it right here. 3. So it's 4 minus 1. Because there's only 3 of us here. So she's number 3. He comes running at the priest. Don't you touch it! Don't you touch it! 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'd say he gets initiative. Because she doesn't have any alert. She's just kind of... She thought... Well, he's going to take a shot. Actually, the elf gets initiative. So as he's running... He's gonna let one off with his bow, because he's got awesome bow skill. Yeah, 6. That's 17. The range, though, the range is only, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's just barely in range. Because you got to think that line of sight is like that. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just barely. And you think that's pretty good with the longbow? Yeah, he can make that. So let's see if he does it. I'm sure he would do so with an advantage, really. 1, 9. Yeah, it beats the toughness. And gets him in the back. And he joins his friends in Death Valley. And that's where we're going to stop the video here. I like Mythic added a little bit more intrigue the last minute. It's been a lot of drama. And let's meet back here for one last hoorah, last video. I think it'll be good. They'll try to disarm the chest trap, and hopefully they will, and because they need that component. That's their whole reason for being here. And if they can't get it, their wizard friend will have died for nothing. Keep solo questing. He still wasn't dead?